What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the show. I think we're recording. It's good to be back. Oh my gosh. Did anybody miss me? Anybody miss me out there? Is anybody out there? I know they miss me. I just know this. Oh man. I feel like I'm burning up, buddy. I don't even know what's going on, but I feel like I'm like borderline on fire. I need some water. I need like somebody like water jet me down, buddy. Absolutely crazy. It's the 31st. One more day until April Fools. It's like the Monday kickoff for the week. We're slowly but surely doing it, right? We are like flipping doing it. Whatever the heck that may be, we're doing it. We're kicking off the week. Everything is going to be a-okay. I feel like it's gonna be a-okay. I don't know if this is just me being overly, positive, optimistic, but I feel like it's going to be all right. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I feel it's going to be good. Anyways, I had a pretty good weekend. I think I relaxed a little bit too much, but it was good. Hopefully, everybody is doing well out there. I ordered, what was it, like Instacart? I think it was on, I want to say Friday. I think I got Instacart Friday, or maybe it was Thursday. It was one of those 2 days, possibly. And I don't know. Like, I don't want to say this, but I feel like this Instacart's person just fucks up my order on purpose. And now, this is probably just me being overly, you know, paranoid, which it's more or less like a just kidding type of thing, but I've had this person twice do my Instacart orders, and both times they were totally effed up. I mean, totally effed up. And I don't know if she sees the person ordering it, and she's just like, F this kid, or she's just doing it without any problem. But the first time she messed up, and I was like, okay, she messed up. Well, I mean that's fine, I get it. Mistakes happen, right? The second time, the last time, it was a super f up. I mean, it went from like, okay, she messed up, to okay, she totally effed up, and it was just like, wow. It was bad. I mean, I totally got someone else's order. Like on the first time, she just effed up my order and didn't get me stuff. She just, didn't deliver everything that she supposedly got. Which it was a F up, but it wasn't a total F up. Now, this time, I mean, like I hit the jackpot of like epic, stuff. Like everything for the most part I got was totally organic stuff. Like, you know, grade A organic stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's all right. And she fucked up, but it kind of worked out in my favor. Um, and the people at Instacart, they were nice. They refunded me or gave me credit or whatever. And that was that. But I don't know if this lady has like the buddy, I'm gonna beat your ass with this Instacart order type, you know, shtick on me because it's like two for two, man. It's two for two, two for two. And so, just going into there, like I think on Friday I was messing with my problematic order because I'm like, what the heck is going on? You know, they fucked up, and long story short, I'm like talking to them online on like a chat or something, and oh my gosh, I get a phone call, and it's from like the people that I interviewed with, and they pushed me to the next round, guys. They pushed your boy to the next flipping round, and I'm just like, oh, thank you, Lord. I mean, really, thank you. I mean, I appreciate it. I really, really do. But I mean, she is a fantastic person. Obviously, she has good taste. Obviously, she's an intelligent woman, and that's basically about that. So your boy got pushed to the next round of slaughter, and we'll see what the heck is going on with that. But yay for me. Persistence breaks resistance, guys. And you can do it too. I don't want to. I know. I know. I don't want to sound like one of those, helpline, weirdos. Like, oh, some motivational speaker, but you guys can do it too. And that's like the little nice christening from your boy. Anyways, it's been a crazy weekend. I didn't do all too much. I just relaxed, had a good time. Watched lots of like old school WCW. I know I'm a douche for that, but I just sat there and just basically slobbered on myself for like 2, 3 hours at a time just watching WCW, which is pretty sad. But I needed one of those brain dead moments, here and there in my repertoire of things that need to be done on a semi daily basis, semi basis. But yeah, it was fun. It was nice. I mean, I can't complain. And that was that. You know, I have my interview coming up. Pretty excited about that. It should be fun. It's going to be like a team meeting on Microsoft. I don't know if I should get a haircut because I think like I scare these people, and I'm not trying to be like some sort of overly confident prick, right? Because I'm like the nicest, most neutral person like you probably know. I'm like Switzerland with, even higher grade class. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So it's not like that. But I feel like I just, I don't know if I like people are just like scared of me or something. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just really, really weird. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. The people at the stuff, they're fantastic so far. So if they're just like a fraction of how it is, I think it should be good to go. I think it should be a-okay. So it should be fine. I think it's going to be okay. If not, next, right? So that's basically about it. Anyways, that's about that. I think we're going to try and kind of hit up the repertoire of like what the heck is going on in the world today, and then we'll try and like end the show, end the I guess podcast slash bombcast with maybe some sports and things of that nature. I think we'll do it like that. So those poor kids are still missing in Lithuania. The four U.S. military soldiers are still missing in Lithuania, and they think that they're in some sort of bog type swamp. But the way it's like positioned and the way it is, it's really tough to get into their location. So basically, they're trying to get these kids out. Supposedly, these people, they went on some sort of mission and they got stuck, and supposedly they really got stuck. So chances are, unless there's some really fishy business going on, they're in this like swamp bayou slash pond type mechanism that they have in Lithuania. So basically, that's what's going on. It's crazy. I mean, they're trying to keep it on the hush. Like it's happened, but it's not really a big thing. It's kind of starting to smell a little iffy. But I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird situation. I wish, they get these kids out. It'd be nice if they can find the kids alive. You know what I mean? And things of that nature, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good, but they have people from Lithuania that are actually helping, the search slash recovery slash whatever the heck else is going on. So that's pretty cool. And, other nations helping these people hopefully, get their kids back, which is pretty nice, and basically, light of what's going on and everything like that. That's pretty nice of how they can, get the stuff taken care of. So that's basically about that um, in Lithuania. So we got that going on. There was like some huge earthquake, I think, that hit Myanmar, and there's like absolute chaos going out there. Supposedly, like they're trying to say that 1,700 people have already died from this thing, so it's a big mess. I mean, it's kind of one of those things, especially if you get one of these, tragedies like earthquakes and stuff like that in third world countries, it's even worse because obviously their buildings and their structures aren't probably as sound as the ones in first world countries such as the US, maybe Canada, and things of that nature. So if something hits like that, it's just absolutely 10 times worse, than it would in some other uh quote unquote more established country, right? So hopefully they get that taken care of. Not too long ago, I think they had kind of the same thing out in Turkey, and 80,000 people died in that. And that was a huge F up because it was such a huge F up that they, I think, started executing the architects that actually built the buildings, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, that was an even worse tragedy. And that's basically about that. Hopefully, they get some sort of help from neighboring countries and things of that nature to kind of clean it up and stuff like that, because that's got to be kind of tough for that as well. So shout outs to them. Hopefully everybody is doing well out in Myanmar. Hopefully they can go through this and get through it in a more positive and better light and all of that. Up next, my gosh, what the heck do we have? Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Once it pops, it's like the fun just don't stop, right? I mean, it's like, oh my gosh. So our buddy Mr. Musk, we'll just call him Mr. Musk so I don't get any repercussions. We can just be like, oh, it was somebody else. It wasn't you, buddy. So Mr. Musk, our buddy supposedly sold X, and he sold it, or they sold it to one of the to one of their startups. I mean, does that make sense? Oh my gosh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, what's up? It's like intervention time, right? It's like, buddy, what the fuck is going on? Are you okay? That's kind of what I want to what I want to say. It's like, buddy, are you okay? Do you need anything? Do you want a bottle of water or something? What is going on, man? What is going on, man? What's going on, man? What the f is going on? So he sold Twitter to his startup for 10, 11, 12 billion dollars less than what he bought it for. So I think he bought it for $44 billion and he sold it for $33 billion. So it's obviously at a loss. I'm just thinking to myself, it has to be some sort of cataclysmic catastrophe going on because nobody is going to sell their prized egg, right? It's like nobody in their right mind is going to sell their stuff. So I don't know if there's like some sort of backlash. I don't know if they overnight really started hating Mr. Musk, but it's kind of crazy if you sell your stuff like that. So off we go with another, psychosis. Twitter has been sold slash X to some new entity that only God knows what type of sick and twisted, you know, things we're going to be entitled to go through with that, which should be kind of fun. If it gets, as bad as just, other things, I'm just going to probably drop it. I'm not really a Twitter slash X kind of guy anyway. I used to have Facebook, but then I was like, no thanks. It was just too much, just no, bro. At the end of the day, I mean, we can all account for this. If you're a guy, I mean, for me anyway, it was basically for the women, right? I mean, what the fuck else do you need it for, bro? I mean, maybe like classmates. I mean, that's cool. Like, hey, man. Hey, sis, what's up? And all that. Um, but it was just basically for the women. I mean, for me anyway. I mean, and it was just like, it kind of fizzled into like nothingness. So I had to drop that shit. It was just no thanks. But I mean, if that's your cup of tea, that is a okay. That is a okay, buddy. Facebook is still popping in 2025. It just wasn't my cup of tea. For me. But anyways, yeah. I wish him the best with that. I mean, he's obviously got a lot of stuff that he has to work out. So it's like That's tough, man. If I had like a trillion things to do, I'd probably, be kind of in some sort of psychosis as well. So, hopefully he can get that straightened out and all that, right? Also, he has like some sort of like cryptocurrency coming out. I don't know I forgot what it was called. It was called Exantium or something like that. I'm obviously on YouTube and I look at the comments because that's kind of like what I like to do. Probably millions of people like to, just read the comments because that's where like the real gold is at. Other than, maybe the video, it's like the comments, right? It's like you just read the comments and it's like that is fantastic. So I don't know if it's like even real people, but it's so crazy because you have like a plethora of these people and it's like, almost, verbatim. They're saying, "Oh, thank goodness for Trump and Elon. We actually have a chance now." And it's just like, what the fuck? I mean, it's like, what? I mean, who the fuck even says that? I don't know, buddy. I don't even know. It doesn't make any damn sense. I mean, I'm not trying to talk junk, right? I mean, I'm sure they're wonderful people, but it's like, who the fuck says that? So I read a little bit more, and it's like, oh, thank goodness, he's coming up with a coin. It's gonna be called blah blah blah. I forgot what the heck it was called, but there's some supposed website where you can actually go and buy this coin and give like, your hard-earned money away again, to some sort of like possible pump scheme to probably, put you more into, the bowels of hell, right? So it's like, okay, okay. I have like a 20% chance of maybe making a little bit of money, and then an 80% chance of probably, jumping off a fucking, roof. But that's pretty good odds, right? I mean, it's a 20-80 split. That's not bad, right? I mean, so in about a week or so, it's probably going to be live. And I don't know what the heck it is, but it's some supposed crypto that's like, overly pleasurized and generic. Like the way they touted it, it was like AI this, AI that. I mean, I can probably find somebody right down the fucking road to probably do some AI powered crap as we speak. So it's nothing, out of the ordinary. But I mean, who knows? You might be able to make some money. I'm not going to put my name into that and be like, hey, put your hard earned money into this, like probably a lot of these fanboys are, and they might just randomly like disappear because people probably get pissed off. Putting in money upon more money into crap that just doesn't pan out, right? But it might. So who knows? Look into it if you want to. But yeah, our buddy Mr. Musk, I think he's getting a new crypto. My gosh, that is fan flippin' tastic. On other news, kind of similar to that, our buddy Mr. Trump, he's getting a pegged crypto coin that's pegged to the dollar. Supposedly, it's going to be always worth like $1, and it's actually backed by real U.S. dollars. So that might be something to look into as well. Obviously, you're probably not going to make any money, or hopefully lose any money on that. But that's probably coming to a something near you, which should be fun, right? My gosh. And that is basically about it for the crypto news. I mean, how the I don't know, man. I just have like zero faith in what the F is going on. It's tough, man. It's really, really tough. Hopefully they can like, do something and work it out and stuff like that, but it's getting kind of tough, you know. But anyways, that's basically about that. Whew. The Dow Jones, I feel bad for these people. I really, really do. Because how the heck are you going to put all your money? I feel like doing like a super like long show. Like, I don't know how long. It's probably going to be over 30. I think we're at like 25, 26 right now. So it's going to be like fantastic. Anyways, like, wow. I have like zero investment in like everyday stocks at this point in time. But I know people that have actual money in that. And it's like, how the hell are people even like surviving, man? People can't. I don't know who the fuck is making money. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who the fuck is making money off of this crap. Like, unless you're like some inside trading, or like know something that's going on, there is no possible way that you're making an ass ton of money. Unless I'm just like totally not understanding what's happening. I mean, when the Dow Jones is like 800 points, 800 points down, I don't know how the heck that happens. Number one, and number two, I don't know who the heck is actually making money off of this. I mean, there's no possible flipping way. There just isn't, bro. So let us know if you're making money, how the heck to make money off of the Dow Jones, because I would like to know. I'm sure other people would like to know as well, because I'm just not seeing it. I mean, I probably wouldn't invest in anything. I was going to invest in something called I was like this close, bro, to investing in something called Mullen Automotive stock. And that was probably about a week or so ago. And this thing was at like 280. It's supposedly some sort of electric vehicle thing in the US, some sort of company. And the more I read about it, the more horrified I got. It was crazy. I mean, the reviews were absolutely horrific. Like the poor guy on Twitter/X again. Like people were like, "You son of a bitch!" Like taking our money and fucking leaving. It was bad, bro. I was like, "Oh my gosh." On paper it looks fantastic. It's like they have this, little get up with like a little, cute fucking truck and shit that runs off of electricity or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, that's fantastic. I'm gonna make an ass ton of money on that shit. So long story short, you're probably fucking not. I was this close, dude, to buying that crap at like 280, $2.80 a fucking stock, right? And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, I think I even put in a fucking order and the shit didn't go through. Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine? I put in an order at around 280 and it didn't go through. And so I was like, okay, F it. We'll just wait to see if it goes down and stuff like that. This thing, and you can look it up. It's called Mullen Automotive Inc. On the Nasdaq is MULN, and this thing right now is at 11 cents pre-market value. So I don't know what the fuck that is, but I think it's like around 99% down. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So basically, I would pay $2.80 per stock, and I'd be left with like 12 cents per stock, right? So I just don't have a lot of faith in it, man. I just don't. But yeah, look it up. I think it's down like 90 or 99%. So don't, well, I don't know. It might pop. I don't, it might pop to $1. I have no fucking idea. But yeah, dude, it's like 11, 12 cents as we speak. And I was like that fucking close to buying that shit for 280. So fuck that. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's just, it's crazy. I would have been totally fucked on that. I mean, 100% fucked, you know. But yeah, just I don't know how the fuck it happens, man. I mean, unless you like are on point, you know what the fuck is going on. I mean, it's pretty tough to make money. On the Dow Jones. I just, I don't know how the heck people do it, especially now if you're like one of those hype people and you're like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna put in like Tesla. Tesla will probably murder you, man. Because it's like, where the fuck do you go, buddy? If you want to double your money, it shit has to go like twice as high. And we're not talking about like, the owners of it getting high. Because I mean, if that was the case, you'd be making an ass ton of fucking money. But it's not. It's not happening. It's not happening. But anyways, that's about it. That's my little story of like horror that I wanted to share with you guys. So that's basically it in a nutshell. I'm glad I got that off of my chest, guys. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. And what the heck is going on in Turkey? Like, I see all these poor people, and also shout outs to Marine Le Pen because she is barred from the French presidential run after embezzling the money. She supposedly took the money from Congress or whatever they have in France, right? And long story short, she paid her people with the money. And supposedly in France, that's a big no-no. You can probably do that in the US. Don't quote me on that because I don't know for certain. But supposedly our poor little friend Le Pen, she's getting barred from the presidential run. So we have to deal with Macron just a little bit longer until we can find a feasible bastard or bastardette to get into office over there. So that should be fun, right? Le Pen took the fucking money, buddy. Le Pen took the money. Turkey's going crazy. Hamas is still being fucking insane. Some narco sub with 6.5 tons of cocaine was seized in the Atlantic Ocean. Bodies of missing aid workers found in Gaza mass grave following Israeli attack. And seemingly, like, nobody is saying anything about this. Like, is anybody, like, protesting this? People protest like the wars because somebody like, said something about this. Like, I think it may have been even like some guy in government or something like that. Like the civilian death count in Israel is like over 50,000 dead. Now, they haven't had that many civilian deaths in the Russia-Ukraine war. So what the F is going on? And people, if there's like any innocent people over there dying, they're like, taking up huge fucking arms. But over there, it's like 50,000 dead, supposedly, because I don't know the numbers. I just read shit, right? And nobody is saying anything on that. So what the F is going on with that, buddy? Pretty crazy stuff. We already talked about the Lithuania armored vehicle missing. They supposedly jailed the Turkish opposition leader. And now there's like mass riots and revolutions in Turkey. Like hundreds of thousands of people are like rioting in Turkey. So what the F is up with that? That's kind of crazy. Huh? Hopefully they figure it out because Erdogan might bust the cap up their asses. There have been like videos where they're like pepper spraying the F out of these people and like kicking them and like telling them to shut the fuck up. So I don't know. Erdogan might bust the cap in their asses, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. And speaking of people that don't want to fucking like just go away, Zelensky does not want to get the F out of power. It's like, how the heck is this going on, buddy? How long are you going to sit here like a fucking egg, and just sit there and beg for fucking money? How long are you going to sit here, sir? It's been years. And he's trying to pull the card of like, you can't get me out if it's like some sort of martial thing going on. Supposedly, if they're at war, if there's some supposed war going on, they supposedly can't get him out. So he's clinging on to this like happening, and people are just like, buddy, fuck you and get the fuck out. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if people want them even. I don't even know if people want this guy in fucking office anymore, or if he's just like becoming some sort of sick fucking dictator or something. I mean, can you imagine Zelensky the fucking dictator? He kind of looks like a dictator, right? He has like one outfit. I wanted to start like some sort of GoFundMe page to like get this man some new outfits. Wouldn't it be great if we can get Zelensky like some outfits? It's like help Zelensky get some new fucking outfits. I mean, he probably has billions by now, but I mean, just to say that we did the right thing and help out our friend in need, because you don't want to be the bastard that is like, oh, you didn't help the little Zelensky bastard from Ukraine. He needed a fucking new suit, buddy. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, you didn't help the little fucker from Ukraine, buddy? You're a fucking douchebag. You don't want to be that guy. So if you can help Zelensky get a new outfit, right? Start up, like a GoFundMe page, like Zelensky needs an outfit type stuff. It's going to be fantastic. And hopefully he can get a new outfit. He can go back into the White House and be like, here I am with my new outfits. Thank you, Bombcast and all of these for helping these sheets. It'd be great, bro. It'd be fucking fantastic. I mean, I'm telling you. It's like, you know what? We're fucking winning because we got Zelensky a new fucking outfit. That's great, man. I mean, really. That's what we need to do. You know, Positivity and things like that. Anyways, it's 39 minutes in. Oh my gosh. I think we're about done because I'm having fun. I'm having a good flipping time. But anyways, the NBA, what is it? March Madness. We're in the final four. Totally going off into a different subject. Also, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I forgot to yak it in the first, couple of seconds or whatever. But if you can, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to make it to the big time. I'm already the big time, but I need my subs, right? hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so we can get you more content, so I can get you more content and things of that nature for things that you need to know today, right? Final four, I think we're in like March Madness Final Four. We're going to do that. We're going to do that so we can like get this ish on the road. I think we're on the Final Four. Let's see what we get. Oh my gosh, I think we're in the flipping Final Four. No, so we, oh my gosh, we're in the flipping Final. Oh my gosh, we're in the flipping Final Four, buddy. All right, so we're going to do the Final Four. We're going to do the Final Four picks, right? So this is what we got. What we got. What the fuck do we have, bro? Like, wait a minute. What teams are in the Final Four, buddy? Okay. All right. Okay, so I think we have Auburn, we have Florida, Duke, and Houston, right? So let's see what we got, right? Let's do the March Madness bracket. March Madness bracket. Yeah. I think I'll pass on that. Where the F is it, buddy? Oh man, this is just like ass. Like, where the fuck is the March Madness bracket, buddy? Okay. What the fuck? I don't think that. Wait a fucking minute. Okay, so we got. Holy shit. All right. We got it. We got it. We got it. So we got Duke versus Houston, and then we have Auburn versus Florida, right? So we're going to go with. I'm going to go with Florida, and then I'm going to go with Duke in the NCAA championship. Let us know what you think. Duke versus Houston and Auburn versus Florida. Final four. Let us know who you want to win. I'm going with Florida and Duke. That's what we're going to do. Florida and flipping Duke. And that's basically about that. Whew. We're about 43 minutes in, guys. Minutes. 43 minutes in. It's been good. It's been great. I got I think the last interview coming up in a couple of days on one of these things, so wish me luck. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe to the show, and hopefully I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Take care. It's been fun, but I got to go. Adios, amigos. Take care.